fat bastards, and other names. And Monique never referred to anyone out of their name. She said, I love those brothers.
He bigger than Jason Whitlock, so Jason Whitlock can't be bitter. And if you watch the video where he called him a fat bastard, he called him that. He said, because this nigga has been talking about me for over a decade and I haven't responded. He said, I was the one who gave him his shot at ESPN and to be able to run this whole little, I think it was called the Undefeated. It was the ESPN's version of the Players Tribune, but it was supposed to be all black. And he fucked it up and got fired. And he's just been taking shots at Stephen A. Smith. Since then, Stephen A. Smith has been like the #1 sports talk show for the past 12 years. And Jason Whitlock has been fired from ESPN. He had a show on FS1, fired from there. Well, I don't think he was fired from there. The show ended and they didn't renegotiate. He went to his Outkick with Clay Travis, fired from there. Just everywhere he go. Now he got a YouTube show in a partnership with Blaze TV. And all he does on there is talk about everybody that's bigger than him. When he was on TV, he actually had to do sports topics and stuff. But then every blue moon, he would reach in and do a socio-economic issue or some shit like that. But mostly he was doing sports takes. That nigga don't talk about sports at all. So that's why he called him a fat bastard. He was sick of this nigga fucking with him. And then he had just dropped a book. And as soon as he dropped the book, the nigga he called fat bastard is picking that motherfucker apart online trying to fuck up his sales. He was like, enough is enough, nigga. I'm from Brooklyn, son. Stop playing with me. He had a moment. Well, these niggas, y'all show no surface level information about the shit that y'all gonna talk about, but y'all don't know the reason behind any of it. This is crazy. You can't be talking on shit that you don't just really know about. You gotta at least know the whole story. Why was it necessary for you to call him fat bastard? In the same video, he told you why. I just explained it to you because I watched the whole video.
But she told her truth. Why is it okay for you to tell your truth? That's inclusive of name calling, but a black woman can't.
And again, he couldn't be considered bigger because Jason Whitlock keep fucking with him because he's the bigger name. He's the successful one. He the one that ESPN gave record contracts to. Jason Whitlock is just solely on YouTube. Nobody's trying to interview Jason Whitlock on other big name podcasts like Pivot and all the smoke and all this. Those people don't like Jason Whitlock. Stephen A. Smith still got connect to NBA locker rooms. Still could go get on a newspaper. Like Jason Whitlock can't even go back. He's a journalist, actually worked in newspapers. No newspaper will touch him now. So he can't. Stephen A. could never be the bitter one in their situation. Monique is bitter because she like the Jason Whitlock of everybody that she's talking about. Who she done talk shit about that's doing worse off than her? Thank you. She ain't talking about some more, nobody like that.
And tell her truth. And you being the journalist that you are, and you came on, you said, I don't know what's true and what's not.
As a matter of fact, Sidney and Monique, all she's talking about is niggas. The only woman she done talked about was fucking Oprah. So she just get to run around and talk about all the black men. Get the fuck out of here.
If you were the journalist that you proposed,
damn it, I didn't hit the cut button.
Would you not have come on after being knowledgeable?